There's an achievement in Diablo Immortal that, bar none, is easily the most difficult achievement. It's even harder than becoming an Immortal, and it's even harder than becoming the Immortal, like the actual the Immortal of the entire server. Why is this? Because at any given time on the entire server, there is only one of these people that can have this achievement. What am I talking about? I'm not only talking about being the Immortal, I'm talking about being at the highest version of the Immortal called the Eterno. This is an achievement that you have to not only be an Immortal, you have to be the Immortal on the server, but then on top of it, that's not where it ends. You have to be the longest reigning of all of the Immortals. You have to be the longest reigning Immortal, which means your clan has to be, if you go to the Wall of Honor here and you look, and we just on week 6 finally just hit this point where you have to be the longest reign, meaning your Immortals have to be longer than everybody else's. The previous one before us was 5 weeks. We just won ours on Sunday, putting us into 6 weeks of reign, meaning now technically your boy is the longest reigning Immortal on the server, which means I definitely am going to want to try to get the Eternal Badge, because what this does is in Shadow War, in the faction-based type of PvP, this gives you a 20% life and damage increase. This is the highest bonus stat in the entire game, and if you look at it, exceptional and lead the highest ranked Immortal reign at the Psycho's End. So not only do you have to be the Immortal, but you have to be the highest ranked one from the entire server. So there's only one of these badges at any given time on any server. Even though there's been multiple of the Immortals, only one of the badge. But it doesn't end there. Your activity, loyalty, impact, and participation have to all be exceptional. Meaning, you have to be in the top 5% of all of the people that are in the Immortals of each one of these activities. Well, there's 300 Immortals. It's not like a normal clan. There's 300 Immortals. And 5% of 300 is 15. So you have to be the top 15 player in every single activity, on top of being an Immortal, on top of leading the Immortal clan, the one that actually won the right, on top of being the largest reign. So you can see how this is quite difficult to actually accomplish. If you look at it myself, obviously I want to get this achievement. So look at me here. I have exceptional loyalty, exceptional participation, exceptional impact, but the activity is only very good because there are some days that I didn't do all of my dungeon activities. If you look here and you go to your Immortal Daily Goes, in order to get that exceptional, you are going to have to, hold on, I'm teleporting, let me cancel the teleport. You are going to have to complete all of these daily activities every single day without fail, okay? But then on top of it, that's not it. If you actually go and look at what it requires, it's going to tell you when you go to the Deeds of Valor here, the activity also requires participation in Battleground. The more you play, the higher score. If a cycle is very short, this may limit the maximum rating you can achieve, but you can see the exceptional is top 1 to 5%. So you have to be in the top 5% for literally everything while being the most active player. You're going to have to do all the Keon's ordeals, which I screwed myself maybe out of this achievement because I've been giving up my Keon's ordeal placements to anyone that wants the spot because it's just a legendary crest and a legendary item and everyone really likes it. And I didn't want to be like, the leader's in all of them, gobbling them all up, etc. So I haven't really been doing the Keon's ordeal. Obviously, the Corvus Expedition isn't very good either. So I haven't been doing that one just out of not wanting to do the Corvus. I've been doing the Vault, I've been doing PvP, doing the dailies, except I miss a dungeon every now and then. But if I wanted to have the hardest achievement in the game, you cannot miss a day. You have to do all of it, all of the time. So in my opinion, this has got to be the hardest achievement in the entire game to accomplish because all the reasons I stated. It was crazy and hard enough to even become the Immortal to get the cool crown and all that, but become the Immortal and have exceptional in literally everything. Let's say you get exceptional of everything, because there's tons of people that are doing it right now. I mean, there's obviously 15 people that can be exceptional in everything, right? So you have 15 people doing it. But then, on top of the 15, you also have to be in the highest ranked Immortal raid. So you have to be the longest out of anyone. And then when the Cycle of Strife comes by, let's say you even do get the achievement, and there I go. I earned it, okay? The Cycle, I'm the highest ranked that the Cycle's in. Somebody comes by and becomes the highest ranked immortal Rayeth the cycles in again, I don't know if this actually takes away this badge from you or not. You know what I mean? Like maybe I earned it one time, but the next guy, if he has 7 weeks, I'm assuming I lose my badge because it's called the Eterno. There's only one of them. So in my personal opinion, this has got to be the most difficult achievement in the game. I don't think it's things like challenge rifts because that's combat rating and you can well for stuff like that. I think it's this one because this is activity based. It's organization based from the clan. It's you literally have to be the guy with the statue and everything. It's actually crazy difficult to achieve. I talked to the other Immortal previously, and he didn't have maxed out activity either from playing it. We thought it would be a little bit easier than it is, but when you're playing on the Immortals and there's 300 people in the Immortals, and all 300 of those people are pretty active because they're the Immortals. They made it to they're excited to be Immortals. Getting to be the top 15 most active person is also difficult, regardless if you have the loyalty, impact, and participation. Just the activity alone is pretty difficult. So I thought this was kind of an interesting topic. And if you see anybody with the Eternal crown, you know that person must play a lot in the game and be the leader of a clan. So anyway, I thought that I'd break that down for you guys. Love y'all. Consider liking the video. Shout out to Dingo. I said I would shout you out at the end of the video and to Elden Chads. And I'll see you guys on the next video.